be going over how to start winning online, which is where winning is done today if you're an entrepreneur or a business owner. So we're going to be going over many aspects basically of how to, let me say this real quick, y'all. I got to get back into the habit of saving stuff. But we're going to go into the aspect of actually utilizing this one source in a whole lot of ways that have basically the end goal, and that's to get you in a profit and to increase, your profits, your income. So the platform that we're going to be talking about is Builderall. And like I said, if you're building a business online, you need to have an online presence. And one of those things to have an online presence is a website. Because if you're not having a website, then you're not seriously a business, you're more a hobby or, a side hustle. So people aren't going to take you serious. So I like to always get into some mindset before I start. So I kind of want to ask everybody, who in here has a goal that they want to be wealthy? Type a 8 in the chat if that's one of your goals, that you want to be wealthy. Let's see. All right, so here goes the mindset. If one of your goals is to be wealthy, whatever it is that you do, you need to have it structured and have a plan into place that's going to generate you over $250,000 in annual revenue. So first, let's say if you want to be wealthy, and then if you want your business to be wealthy, these are the kind of things that you need into place. Because here in the United States, for you to be classified as wealthy and really jump tax brackets, one or two things have to happen. You either have to have $1 million in assets, or you need to have a net profit of $250,000. So we can talk about it, but to grow the numbers, we have to know the numbers. So to be wealthy, the number that has to be your first goal is $250,000 business annual profit. So like I was saying, one of the tools that you need to be able to be a real business is to have a website. You see how crisp and clean this is? Explaining these tools and these opportunities, this all in the box goodness to you. And I just clicked on it. And I was able to actually get this website because I joined the BYOB team. Duplication, I first didn't know how to explain Builderall to anybody, but then I was able to look at the duplication tools that were provided to me, and now where I'm going to be able to give a presentation. So that's just one aspect on how having a website is valuable to anybody who's trying to build online. Now we have Wix, and that's a traditional website builder that's free, and it's like, Weebly or WordPress.com. And it's free until you need to be able to utilize more tools or plugins, and then those are add-on features that cost extra. Now, another thing is, if you're building a website on Wix and you're a business owner, you might as well start setting money on fire. And the reason why is because you're throwing traffic out the window. Wix is set up in a way, when you build a website, it has a hash bang inside of it. So when it has a hash bang inside of it, no search engine can pick it up. So SEO is search engine optimization. So you're basically building a website on Wix as a hobby. So then we have Leadpages. And Leadpages is where you can build websites, which, yes, every business needs to be able to operate online, but you don't have an email marketing system. So there's no guarantee that that person's going to ever return to your page. What happens next? The statistics say it takes 5 to 15 exposures for a person to make a buying decision. So you're not a serious business owner if you're not implementing email marketing to grow your business. And with that being said, you're going to be paying about $79 for just one feature that you need. There's a whole basically toolkit of things that you need to be serious about running a business online, and building a website is just one of those tools. And with that being said, if that's just one of the tools and you're paying almost double what you're paying for Builderall, that really doesn't make a lot of sense. And that's, again, taking you further away from the black, when you can be more cost effective and get way more tools that you can leverage to build your business. So then we have ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels allows you to do a lot more things. The website, the email marketing, and membership sites. But there's a whole lot of features, again, that you cannot utilize from within there. So they don't have a chat bot, which is going to be handling your light work for you, chatting with your audience and delivering customer service for you. It doesn't have a share content locker. Like, there's a lot of things that you need that it makes more sense to have it all under one roof for half the price. And I will say this.
Hello?
Yes.
Juan?
Yes, if you can mute your line, please.
Oh, you're where now?
I'm sitting here.
Oh, I'm talking about, are you jumping on the Zoom? Or?
Whoever that is, if you can mute your line for me, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. So as I was saying, you're paying 50% less with Builderall, and you're able to utilize a lot more tools to be able to grow your business. And that is powerful when you're an entrepreneur, because you don't want to spend money that you don't have to. So then you have GetAResponse. Now, GetAResponse is an email system, so you still need a website. And so it's just one piece. It's just one piece that you'll get, and you're paying about $165 for just that one tool. It's not a whole box of tools. And then there's a cap on 10,000 leads. So if you're building a business online, you have access to the whole world. That's why it's called the World Wide Web. Why would you put a cap on your list of 10,000 people when the possibilities are endless? Because the internet allows you to reach people from all over the world. That just doesn't make sense. And for it to make dollars, it got to make sense. It's saving money and it's making money, right? $47 versus $165 for a piece of a thing that you need. It doesn't make sense. So then you have WordPress. And like I said, there's two WordPresses. There's WordPress.org and there's WordPress.com. So WordPress.org, you need to have some developing skills and patience, because you're going to break some stuff. And if you don't know what you're doing, there's not really a support factor. You're just going to have to hang on and hope that support can help you. So then you have WordPress.com, which is just like Wix and Weebly. And again, to be able to utilize more features, you got to pay more, and then you don't even get the same amount of features. So it's about being able to consolidate the things that you need at a better price point to be a business, because if you're serious about having a wealthy business, your business needs to be netting a profit of $250,000 a year annually. So you need to be taking the steps that you need to ensure for that your foundation, like your digital real estate, is, properly manicured, that you're following up with your clients and delivering customer service. So there's a whole lot of things that you need to be able to do to be able to hit that mark. Because if you're just trying to send to a corporate site, if you have no website, if you're just solely depending on word of mouth, you're hustling backwards. So, like I was saying, those are the key tools that you need as far as building a business online. And so as we jump into the tour, we're going to go over how you can use them, take some peeks at them, and then also how you can learn how to utilize these tools to then be able to develop another income stream. Like Builderall is just, like I said, it's just full of goodness. It's full of goodness. The possibilities of building, y'all make my heart flutter. So like I said, you could build websites. And what I like as far as being in sales is that it has templates, full funnel templates that you can access. I mean, anything that you click on and you're subscribing to the newsletter, you sign up to get discounts, you're going through somebody's kind of funnel. You've been through a funnel before. So these are strategies that aren't going anywhere. And now you can be able to use those and utilize them to grow you and your business as well. So you'll get a template. It'll tell you that it's 3 pages. It'll tell you how long it's gonna approximately take you to edit it. And then it's actually gonna give you a video. So you can play a little bit of the video, pause it, do it. Play a little bit of the video, pause it, do it. If you do that enough times, because repetition is the mother of all skill. If you do that enough times, you won't have to watch the tutorial video no more. So it doesn't matter if you might not necessarily know how to utilize these tools, because they're tools that you need, and you have visual resource. Like, I'm a visual learner. If I see it, I could do it. But if I'm trying to read like these kind of instructions, it's just a no-go for me. And I've never really seen a platform that has a video for everything. So you can come in here and get a full web development education for $50. I'm just saying. I don't know how much the colleges cost, but I know they don't cost $50. So yeah, like I said, and then you can just pick the template. So if I was gonna hit edit, boom, then I can just do simple things. Like, I can just make it mine. So I can add a picture up here, change the image. Change it. Oh, let's go back. That's not what I was trying to do. Sometimes when things click up too quick. Okay, we'll just do this picture. Move this. All right, so boom, now it says that, and I can say take action. And then right here, limited only. Boom. So it doesn't matter what it is that I have. Now I just basically save myself some time. I can come in here and start editing all the rest of the pages, making my own, and boom, I'm ready to go. To be able to set a system like this up for someone else, like I said, repetition is the mother of all skill. Just watch a little bit, pause, and do it enough times, then you've developed a skill where you can start charging a base of about $150. So not only can you utilize it for you and your business and opportunity, but then pause, play, and doing and learning it as a skill. Now you have another income stream that you can rely on, because successful people have multiple streams of income, and the average millionaire has at least 7. So all these tools back here, there's so many tools. If you actually learned how to work each of them, as far as enough repetition so that you don't have to watch the tutorials anymore, you can develop a whole lot of different income streams in one. And they also have it for the website. So like I said, you need a website. So if you just want to start with the website, you can come in here and tailor it and make it your own. Or you can watch the tutorials enough times, gain a skill, and start charging about $650 base price to build a website for somebody else. Now, the statistics of online earnings is the average person online is earning $400 a month or less online. That's about 83% of the industry standard. So you can come in here and learn a skill and then immediately be defying the odds. It doesn't matter if you don't know how to do it now. Anybody can copy, paste, and edit some stuff. And then you just got a whole nother income stream. And then you just position yourself to be in the minority of the income brackets. So then you have the app creator. And you can come in here and make your own app. So whether it's for your brand, like let's say you want to do a menu for your restaurant, or let's say you want to have a PDF books or a library, or even if you want to have a way for your fans to be able to connect for you. Maybe you have a e-commerce store and you want to be able to put a catalog in the pocket of the people. Now, being in the pocket of the people is going to grow your pockets, okay? Being in the pocket of the people is going to grow your pockets. People are very, very touchy about their cell phones. So if you have a way to be able to access a cell phone, whether somebody's on your website, whether they're on your social media or not, no matter if they're currently live on your real estate, you can create your own app and be able to access them anytime that you want with the push of the button and push notifications. So that's very powerful, because a lot of people, so doing it for yourself and then being able to offer it as services, doing it for yourself, a lot of people don't have an app. They think it's going to cost them thousands and thousands of dollars to have a personal app. That's just going to build your legitimacy of whatever it is that you do. And then it's on the go. Like me personally, I'm working on putting my training course in here, because learning on the go is just going to be a stronger marketing suit. So this is actually going to be a training course app, so where people can download it and learn about marketing and stuff no matter where they are. They don't have to be on the computer. They don't have to be necessarily eating up all the data. They can just access it through the app. So I want to be able to offer something that is a service to the industry and be able to capitalize on the trend. And you can do that for $50. Just come in here, watching those videos, because it doesn't matter if you don't know how to do it. Watch a video, learn how to do it. That's basically all it is. A lot of people are intimidated because they're like, oh, I don't have time to learn that stuff. I don't have time to learn that stuff. But you have time to, the majority of the time, probably you have a regular 9 to 5. So you're doing something you already don't want to do anyway. Add this onto the list for a temporary sacrifice for long-term gain. Learn how to do it one good time, perfect it, or at least master the craft. You don't have to learn it no more. And now you're eating pretty decent, right? Because the average person online is only making $400 a month or less. I don't know what bills cost $400 a month, but I don't know the average adult human, let alone if you have a family that can live off of $400 a month. So that says something. It says that most people online have a job too. So you can be able to not truly have to work for somebody else and try to work online by just coming in here and learning how to operate a few of these things and utilizing them yourself. I love BuilderAll because I just feel like anything that I have an idea behind, I can create a full-fledged business in the blink of an eye, because I have all the tools at my extension that I can use. And so, like I said, being able to use it for yourself, you have proof of concept. Being able to utilize it as a service. In the gold rush, the people that made all the money were the people who sold the tools. A phone app is something that every business could use, every entrepreneur could use. Like a lot of people are going, I don't need a phone app, only because they think it's too hard to get it. See how easy and obtainable it is. I bet now a whole lot more people are going to be able to not only want phone apps, be honest the fact that they could utilize a phone app in their business. So you can put a calendar, let's say like here with the Team BYOB, if you have this in your entrepreneur app, you can have a reminder that's coming out about the meetings that are in the morning, the midday motivation calls. Or you could have the 7:30 reminders popping up. Like I said, you could do a catalog. You could do a full-fledged store. You could put your Facebook, put your fan page, so that the things that you're posting is like, a live news feed happening. You could create contests and give out prizes. You can lock information to where you can monetize it and actually be able to charge for that portion of the app to be able to open up. And you can even integrate your Shopify. So there's so many ways that you can be able to utilize this. It's really about digging in, clicking, trying, testing, and it's fun. It's fun. Why not? Why not? I've never seen so many things available. So then we have the Canvas feature, and this is a new feature, and I like the concept of it because it gives you a bird's eye view when you're trying to like build. So let's say you just, I came up on a new app or something, and you just want to get it done quickly and not have to be clicking through all the pages. You can start with an ask page. you can go over here, add another page. So then we can do a bridge page because that would be in the middle. And then we do a checkout because that'd be at the end, right? Right. So then each one of them, we can go in and actually be able to edit it and see it and pick it, boom, on the go. And see all of them at the same time versus, I don't know if you guys saw when I was over here, I'll show you. On these, when I'm clicking through the pages to be able to edit them, it's a different process. It takes a little longer.
You say you got a headache now? It's hot in here.
So versus over here, when I can just pick, like I said, pick what I want and select the layout. And just do it just at the couple of clicks. It's just click. Over here, if I was doing it, I'd have to come over here, scroll to the page. Look. Yeah, or if I wanted to add a page, I have to come over here, go to, if I'm adding just a banner part, if I'm adding a new page, come over here, do all that. See how quicker it was just from the Canvas feature? Just boom, 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 boom. So that's leverage when you're an entrepreneur, because time is an asset that we never get back. So for you to be able to consolidate your time and still have the same results, that's very beneficial.
Hey, y'all. I'll mute my mic right now.
So then we talked about Mailing Boss, and that is an autoresponder. So that's handling your light work for you and following up for you, that you can create an email series like the one I just created has, like, you can put pictures in it, links in it. They have different templates. You can set the timer. And it also has a feature similar to the Canvas that's a workflow feature. So you can see all your emails that are in your series at one time and just click back and forth and edit as you need, instead of page load, edit, click. It's so cool. Time consolidation. So then you have the presentation builder. And I think this is a powerful tool in two ways. So one, sometimes I might not necessarily have enough time to make a video or something to show somebody how to do something that they need help with. And there are common questions that people typically have in no matter what you do. So this is one that I made just to walk somebody through being able to create a bridge funnel with Builderall. So I don't have to be there, but they can click through at their leisure. They don't even have to watch a little bit and pause, because they're just clicking through. And now I was able to help somebody and not even be there. And somebody else is going to have this question, and somebody else is going to have this question. So I took the time to learn how to do it one time. And now I can just send them this link, because if you just copy and paste the link to whoever, they can just click through. If it's on your phone, it's almost like Snapchat, or no, not Snapchat, Instagram, where they swipe up, you just swipe left. Just if they're on the mobile, swipe left. It's so cool. But if you have an idea that you want to convey, you can also be able to build a presentation like PowerPoint, and they come out really clean and crisp. And you can choose like the how it comes, the transitions on how it comes in, and then you'll also be able to embed videos. And I like how the videos embed, because it has a nice, good structure to the border.
Robin Pollard out, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So then we have the design studio, and we're talking about, you know, building something that's going to be able to generate over $250,000. And that requires you to have a certain aesthetic appeal for the public. And so that means you can come in here and be able to give your business or opportunity that exact thing. And then if you learn it as a skill, you can do it for other people. Mock-ups start at from anywhere from $10 to $75, just depending on what they're exactly for. you see there's a whole bunch of templates and you can just upload them. I love this feature. And then some of them have no background, so it's just like it's floating, which is called a PNG or a vector type of file. There's so many options that you can choose from to give your business an opportunity to just that extra, you know, to set it off and just help your chances of getting to that, you know, mark a little better. Because if I see something as far as an advertisement of some sort on something like this, I'm going to take it more serious than I just see a typed out Facebook post with some emojis, right? Right? I'm going to think you're trying to be a wealthy business if I see a post with something like this versus just type. And so you can just play with them, see what effects that, you know, it has on your audience. And we'll get into that a little later in our tour. But it's just so many possibilities to really be on the right track. And then it's under one umbrella, and the price point, like, it's ridiculous. So then you have the videos. And you can come in here and you can make animated videos like Powtoons or RenderForest or Biteable, and they don't have the watermark. You don't have to worry about paying extra to have the watermark removed because it's already included in all the Builderall features. Like, it's so cost effective, it's just madness, you know? So you can come in here and just pick from different templates. Like, you can start blank or different templates to get your creative juices going. You can even do animated personas. Basically, you can make animated floating heads that talk. You can put the voiceovers on them. And like I said, to get the watermarks, I think it starts at like $30, $45 on other platforms. And you can do that here and even charge as a service. 30-second videos are like $75. Facebook charges people $150 to make these videos for them, y'all. So you can be able to, of course, I mean, it's one of the biggest businesses in the world, right? So obviously they know a thing or two about marketing. They didn't just get to be that big for nothing. It must have took some kind of marketing or something, right? Right. So if they're charging $150, why wouldn't you need a video for one? And two, successful people have multiple streams of income. So then you have a totally different income stream available to you, should you so choose. Then we have the apps, and there's just, we're not going to be able to touch on everything, guys. We ain't going to be able to touch on everything because we'd be here maybe a week and a half getting through all the tools because it's just entrepreneur goodness. So you have the browser notifications, and that's similar to, you know, being in the pocket of the people. Even if someone's not on your website, but they're on their computer, you can, let's say if you wanted them to be able to join this Zoom, you can send out a browser notification that says, hey, join us at 7:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. And they don't even have to be on your website because you had a notification that says, hey, accept browser notifications so you don't miss our updates. It's just a simple message as that on your website. Some people are going to say no, some people are going to say yes. But the people that says yes, now you can access them anytime that you want to. And just being able to install this and features that you offer for clients is powerful as well. Because then if you're building a website for a client and they have this feature, they basically can run their own ad campaign anytime they want from their website without having to utilize social media, which is way more cost effective. So then we got the SEO report tool. And SEO is search engine optimization, like we're talking about. But if someone's searching for something, which people do, people are looking up how to research. They want to know more in depth about things. People are searching all day long. So if your website has the proper keywords inside of it, you that's basically free traffic. And so you can see if the words that you need for your website, what your grade is. So you can say, okay, I want to do health and wellness. And then you put your website link. It'll tell you from A through F if you're hitting on those keywords. If you don't have keywords, you should pick about 5 to 7 keywords around your niche or opportunity that you're going to utilize in your branding. That's just free sauce right there. So then we have the click map, and we were talking about, you know, just playing with the different pictures and the concepts and creation. So this allows you to see what your audience likes. The people who are visiting your website let you know what they're clicking on, what they're interacting with, and then that lets you know more of what to be able to give them. So let's say it's a particular picture that makes someone click a button. Well, then you know what? Okay, if I run a Facebook ad, I should probably use the content from this portion of my website. Why? Because you have the click map installed and you see out of all the things on your website, that's the content that people like the most. So you can use that for your advantage. And then, like I said, again, be able to embed that in someone else's website if you're offering that as a service, which then just ups the value, which means you can up your profits. So then we have the chat review site, and that's more so for keeping up with the Joneses. People look to reviews before they buy something, before they join something. Somebody stop drawing on the screen, please. Thank you. But they look into what other people's thoughts are before they join something. And so if you have this feature, it'll allow people to give you accolades about your product or service. Then you have your auto poster. So this is powerful if you have a business and you don't have a lot of time. You can just set your content in your post to come out when you need it to, a one and done type of situation, set it and forget it. You have your whole post coming out for the whole month and you don't have to be anywhere around. Like I said, time you can't get back. And the bum and the millionaire have the same 24 hours in a day. So the more of the tasks, like these kind of tasks that you can leverage onto a tool or a person is better. And the tools, the whole world is transitioning into robots. Let's just put it like that. I live in Colorado, and going to Kroger, which is our King Supers, in the middle of the night, there's only a human there that looks after the machines. There's not a human that works there. So automation is coming, and you can basically live in the playing field and get a piece of that automation too, like I said, under one umbrella. And then you have the chat bot. So if you're an entrepreneur, as far as you're in marketing, there's something, we got these assholes and infopreneurs, okay? You can, that's the people who ask you a whole bunch of questions for nothing. A whole bunch of questions for nothing, okay? Or they're asking you a whole bunch of questions just to tell you how you don't know what you're talking about. So you don't even have to deal with those stressors anymore if you have a chatbot, because you can tailor your chatbot to answer the common questions. Most of those questions that we're drowned in answering, we answered like 10 to 20 times once over again. And we're going to continue to answer those questions. So if you're, analyzing, the stuff that your people are asking you can tailor it to here. It'll point, direct, do all that stuff and engage for you. I mean, I saw on one of our trainings, the Cardi B chat bot. If that ratchet bot can make some money, a very good bot can make some money. I'm just saying that bot got a bad mouth, y'all. So then we have the share content locker. So if you have value to offer somebody, like let's say it's a giveaway, it's a discount, a PDF, a contest, or enter in a contest, it doesn't matter what it is. If you put whatever it is of value that you have to offer behind a content locker, you're gonna go viral. You don't know who that person knows. You don't have necessarily all the same exact copy friends. So if you were going to give them something of value, it'll be a trade for a trade, two-way street. They get the value and you just got free traffic. Win-win situation. So then we have the social proof. And again, like I said, that's the keeping up with the Joneses. It'll allow anytime somebody takes action on your website, where they sign up, they buy, they register, it doesn't matter. It'll tell someone on your website that just happened. And they're like, oh, well, they got it. I need to get it too. Oh, well, look at all these people getting it. Maybe I need to think about it a little harder. It just increases your chances of getting that conversion. It doesn't make someone feel like they're on a web page like as a lone wolf looking alone. It looks like that, one, you have quality, and two, other people are locking arms with you. So it's going to make people want to lock arms with you too. It's just our psychology as humans. Now, speaking of the psychology as humans, you have the script generator, and this is powerful because you should know the avatar of your market, and that's basically the demographics of your market. So like, is your market women? Are they 25 to 45? You like, that is what these avatars, that's what this is referencing to. So to know that about your niche, if you're not necessarily good with words, you can input those little details like that of who you want to target for your market, and it'll give you wording that you could use. So again, you don't have to know how to do it to be able to do it. In the roulette feature, we were talking about the share, the content locker. So you can come to the roulette feature and say, enter for spin the win. But in order to spin the win, you got to share your content. Everybody wants to feel like they're a winner. And like playing games and stuff, everybody wants to relive their kid. It's just winning and playing games, they all go together. And so if you could utilize just those tools together, I guarantee you could probably see a bigger growth in your business, just those two strategies alone. So then you have the Builderall wrapper. I'm not going to get really too much into the Builderall Zap today, but as far as the wrapper, so when you see the videos on YouTube, and it's like, subscribe, click here, and you're seeing all that stuff pop up, you can be able to do that. And if you look on Fiverr, there are people who offer that as a service and have a price for it. So you can, one, use it yourself, have some customized branded videos, and then you'll be able to also offer that as a service. And I didn't even go over that. As far as the video editor inside of Builderall, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but for Instagram, your Instagram videos have to be a certain size. They have to be vertical in this skinny, weird measurement. And so if you have content that you might not necessarily been able to use up until this point, you can upload it in Builderall, and then boom, you got a lot of content that you can throw some SEO on and get your, there's actually, we have an Instagram auto poster in here too. So get that going together for more traffic. So then we have the marketplace. And if it's basically, as long as you can deliver the product or service, you can add it inside of here and be able to split the profits with affiliates, and then be able to leverage your reach as far as your efforts, because now it's not just you trying to get your product or service out there. You have a whole fleet of people. And I'm just gonna, so you can have a fleet of people who can register to sell your product in here. Builderall is going to take care of paying them and adjusting and all that stuff for you. So that's one less thing that you'll have to worry about. But then you can also, to make sure, that you're not going to leave your affiliates out there high and dry, have a coinciding course that you create to make sure that they know how to present your product to the public. Then you just basically have your own, you can make your own affiliate network, and you're ensuring that they know how to market because you're going in here and making your own course, because that's a Builderall feature. You can make your own course, import like the videos and stuff. Let me see, am I still logged in? I'm not logged in. Let me log in real quick. But this is powerful. So you can just have it looking so clean. You could put, I gotta pause that. You could put uploads on it, so you could have a PDF feature when you're making your site. And then you can even offer, the coinciding downloads to whatever the modules are. So there's different options that you could pick as far as the visuals and what side that the actual content's on. But I mean, I like this. You can upload straight videos. You can upload YouTube videos. It's pretty cool. So if you know a thing or two about a thing or two, just make a video about it and upload it into a course, and there you go. And all this stuff integrates together, and they're just things that people could be able to utilize. Like, you don't necessarily have to be an online marketer to be able to leverage an e-course. Let's say you have a cooking course you could put back there. Let's say you have a dance course you want to put back there. Let's say you have a drawing course. It doesn't matter. But now you just have the power to be able to really truly own it and brand it yourself without having to go through all these other third-party services. You can just come back in here and get on some creation. So, whoo, that was a lot, y'all. That was a lot. It went, like I said, we didn't even get through all the things. Now we're going to really get into more of the money. So let's go to the earnings calculator. Remember, there's going to be some goodies at the end. So these goodies have to do with this part right here. This part right here. And I'm actually going to play a short video for you guys to be able to just truly do the power of this justice. You got to kind of get the pregame pep talk first. All right, so I'm gonna play this video before we get into the money. Where is the video? We might have to find a different video. All right. So we're gonna hop into this video before we hop into the money.
Here's one of the big philosophies I learned in network marketing called the law of averages. You do something often enough, a ratio will appear. Be brave. If you do something often enough, a ratio. Baseball call it batting. Talk to 10, 1 6. Now the ratio. Here's something about the law of averages. Once it starts, this is philosophy. Once a ratio starts, talk to 10 and get 1. Sure enough, chances are excellent. Talk to 10 more, you'll get 1. Talk to 10 more, you'll get. Now you can compete. You can only get 1 out of 10. You can compete even with somebody that can get 9 out of 10. If you've been here a long time, you can get 9 out of 10. I just joined, I can only get 1 out of 10. If you have 30, I would keep it. So how could you beat me? Here's why. During that 30 days, you talk to 10 and get 9. I talk to 100 and get 10. I beat you. Isn't that clever? This is clever stuff. And I do it for 2 reasons. I sincerely wish to win. But I do it for another very sincere reason. I wish for you to lose. And that's noble on my part. Here's why it's noble. You learn more by losing than you do by winning. So I wish to give you that experience. Now here's how I do it. Once I understand the law of averages. When I'm new, I make up in numbers what I lack in skill. I make up with a number what I lack in skill. Now who can do that? Anybody can do that. Anybody with a little skill. Anybody. Doesn't matter. Now here's one more. The law of averages can be increased. Get 1 out of 10, talk to 10, get another, talk to 10, get another. The 4th time you talk to 10, you get 2. Why would the 4th time you talk to 10, you get 2 instead of 1? You're getting better. You're getting better. And who can get better? Anybody. Talk to 10, get 2. Talk to 10, get 2. Finally, talk to 10, get 2. I finally got up to about 3. Now, if it takes more than it, you go past like 3 or 4. But 3 will do. You bat 300 in baseball, they pay you $4 million, which means you're out 7 times out of 10. 7 times out of 10, out. Make $4 million. Are you ready for that? So this works so well now in your business. Just jot the phrase down. You don't have to bat 1,000. Don't have to bat 1,000 to make big money. 1 out of 10 is fine. 2 out of 10 is terrific. 3 out of 10 is bad. Some particular incredible genius might get 4 out of 10, but 3 out of 10 is sufficient to make you rich beyond your wildest imagination. This is how I went after my friends, neighbors, and relatives when I first started recruiting. I said, look, I've got a new business, and I'm getting about 3 out of 10 to join. And I don't mind you, just come to the meeting and be one of the 7. Right? Doesn't matter. You're my friend, you'll do me a favor. And so it's not important to me that you like it. It's not important to me that you join. It's certainly not important to me that you buy. It's just important to me that you listen. One of the reasons, though, I want you to hear the story is because a year from now, if I'm doing well, I don't want you to say, how come you never picked up the phone? I never got a letter, never got a call. Call me a friend. You're making all this money, you never pick up the phone. So I don't want that to happen. So for 2 reasons, I want you to see what I'm doing. So a year from now, if I'm doing well, I can say, you know, I gave you the opportunity. But also, just as a favor, come on, say, doesn't matter to me if you buy it, but I need 10. And if you're one of the 3, wonderful. If you're not, wonderful. It might matter to you. Might matter to you, but it doesn't matter to me. Now, it matters to me because we're friends, but it doesn't matter in terms of my attitude. So if you decide to get rich, because you learn the law of averages.
So, I mean, that is the best way to explain this calculator. And in business overall, you know, like just a FYI, there's a YouTube video from Jim Rohn that's called How to Build Your Network Marketing Business. Is about an hour or 2 long. And I highly recommend, if you are a person who is afraid of speaking to people and opening your mouth about your business, that you study him. Because if you focus on the law of averages and just hitting your numbers, you're going to be able to remove emotion and be fearless in accomplishing your goals. But like I was saying, so when you come to the calculator, and you know, he gave you the example as far as talking to 10 people a day. Can you invite 10 people per day to see one of these 7:30 Zooms? Can you grab one of these replays, you know, and put it into the, I didn't even go into the webinar thing. Let's touch back to this and we're gonna come back. But you can get a copy of one of the replays here and make it to where it's as if it's live. So if we look at this one, I have it set up to where I have it put up on a push button, but you can have it set up to where they can read it, they can interact and write a message, and it'll actually be able to give you an opportunity to make ghost users. We were talking about the keeping up with the Joneses theory and no one feeling like they're a lone wolf when they're viewing, you know, what you have. And so a way to make people feel warmed and welcome, you know, and that they're not alone, is you can come into the chat feature and utilize the ghost users. So you can create some viewers and create their responses to the information, and then you don't even have to be there. So you can say, hey, I'm having a webinar at 9:30, you know, can you come? Yes or no? You know, you can even use what Jim Rohn said. You know, I started a new business and I'm getting 7 out of 10. I mean, I'm getting 3 out of 10 to join. You mind coming to be one of my 7? They were like, what? Like, yes or no? And you can send them to your webinar that you don't have to be holding. You see the power of that? 10 people, and if you're closing a 1 out of 10, do that every day for a month. They say it takes 21 days to create a habit and 90 days to create a lifestyle. Repetition is the mother of all skill. And when it comes to success, I'm gonna say this: you can't get complacent in your success. When you slow down or you stop and you get comfortable, your money is going to reflect that. Success is never owned. It's rented, and rent is due every day. Okay? Success is never owned. It's rented, and rent is due every day. Don't go to sleep on yourself. Be consistent with yourself. It doesn't matter, what you have. You don't necessarily have to lock arms with us in this team. But whatever it is you have, talk to 10 people and let them know what you have per day. And watch the results that you see by day 90 in your business. Try it. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Have you tried it? Have you tried talking to 10 people a day for 90 days? That's 900 people you would encounter. So like I was saying, let's say in 30 days, you're talking to 10 people per day, inviting them to see Builderall. You're hopping on a Zoom, maybe giving them a personal tour. You're inviting them to these Zooms. Maybe you're running, however you're getting the eyes on the information. By the end of a month, you have 30 people. You teach those 30 people to do the same thing. And of course, duplication is like the ripple effect. It's going to keep going. You teach them to talk to 10 people per day. Look at that residual income. Look at your right now earnings. You're $1,000 above what the average person online is making just from talking to 10 people per day. It's not your job to make a decision for somebody. Just share. Hey, this might be able to help you. It may or may not. 7:30, be there. Just as easy as that. But let me let you in on something. You have access when you lock arms with the team BYOB to get the manual grind course, the Let's Work on Your Success course. Okay, that was created by the founder who every single business that he's touched, he's hit 6 figures. Okay, so he created a course which you're basically looking over his shoulder to see how he got there. Okay, someone on this team actually implemented that training with no paid ads or YouTube, because that's just, some SEO magic, but was able to get 40 or 50 people into this opportunity. Can you say them residuals is looking pretty nice? And you can do it too. It's just simple actions. Lock arms, get the course, invite 10 people. If you don't know how to build websites and you want to be able to utilize this as offering a service to the industry, whoever invited you here, find somebody who needs a website done. Introduce them to the person who introduced you to this call. They're going to be able to come back here, look at one of those design templates, and produce a website. You will have the opportunity to split the commission. Boom. Then you have $50 to do it yourself. There are no excuses. It's just about how bad do you want it. And it's possible. Like the things that we need as business owners online versus the things that we're actually implementing are two different things. And you can just really take advantage of that and be able to spring it off so many ways, and it all be producing you income. It's all producing you income. You can make your website, get better business for you. You can offer websites to other people, make businesses, make more, more money for you. You can share this platform itself to other people, and you're making more money. There's so many ways to make money. And if you want to be wealthy, what you need a $250,000 annual plan. This business in a box helps you get there in so many different ways, whether you are new, whether you're a vet. And like I said, just one of the ways that you're able to just hit your goals is talking to 10 people per day. By a month's time, that's some good numbers. You're defying the odds. You are not with the masses anymore. You have crossed over. I'm telling you, that training course to me is worth over $5,000. It's just invaluable. And to be able to have access to it for free, you're not being set up for failure. We didn't even get into, if you go into the Builderall business, the in-house training that you have. So you can come in here as basic, intermediate, and advanced. And learn strategies that you need no matter what you do. It's so much nuggets and value. It's just insane. Hell, it's worth $50 a month on just the training that you get embedded in it alone. My people perish for lack of knowledge. There's a whole bunch of knowledge and tools to just help you thrive, no matter what you want to do. Warren Buffett says, make what you like to do your hobby and what the world likes to do your business. That is the richest man one of the richest men in the world, okay? So he must know a thing or two about a thing or two when it comes to making money. You might not necessarily have to, quote unquote, like it, but if the average person online is only making $400 a month, that means the average person online has a job, which 8 times out of 10, they probably don't like either. So therefore, why not come in here and be able to get more of your time freedom back, get more of the lifestyle that you want just by learning how to do something temporary, sacrifice for long-term gain. So we went into the calculator, and we're going to go into this calculator again one more time. Where did it go today? Every time me and this calculator, there we go. I lose this calculator every day, guys. So let's go back to the calculator. And let's just see, because again, remember the average marketer is not making $400 a month. Let's just say you make a list of 100 people, okay? We're getting into the bonuses now. So make a list of 100 people, 50 business builders, which being people who would want to actually share Builderall, and 50 people who are business owners who would need Builderall as far as they need a website or they need an email marketing system, okay? Come up with a list of 100 people. You can't knock it till you tried it. Have you tried this? Have you tried it? Okay. So if you come up with a list of 100 people, the conversion ratios of these calls alone is a 1 to 10 or better. So we know that you're going to get at least 10 people from contacting 100 people. Utilize the Let's Work on Your Success course. Go through the training. Implement the training. Make your list of 100 people. You should get 10 people. From them 10, they should get 10. From those 10, they should get 10. You just beat the odds. You just beat the odds of the monthly in your immediate earnings, and then your residual, you almost could live off that a little bit, times 3. But I'm saying it's worth it to make a list of 100 people and share or introduce them to Builderall. And it's about doing things a certain way. And to be able to do things a certain way, you actually have a course written by a legend, created by a legend. And he's giving you access to that course just by locking arms in Builderall. Okay, you don't have the $50 now. Well, for one, you shouldn't be thinking about business just yet, because at the end of the day, you can save $10 for 5 weeks and have $50 to join Builderall. It's about how bad do you want it. But second of all, you can refer somebody to the person that invited you that needs a website. And I'm going to give you guys some free game. Now, we ain't even made it to the bonuses yet. So let's say, okay, may not have it. It's towards, the end of the month or whatever. The bills ate up all the money. But I want to lock arms, because I know I want to be wealthy. And then to be wealthy, I need to be able to generate at least $250,000 annually. So you can come over here to Craigslist, which Craigslist is worldwide, okay? Craigslist is worldwide. You can come into the gig section and look for people who are already asking, can somebody build me a website? Can somebody build me a website? Contact them, link them up to the person that invited you. When y'all split the commission, now you have the money to participate. There are so many ways to be able to participate and get you some of this money. It's just about which way do you really want it? So we're talking about the strength of numbers and just sharing to 10 people per day. So if you lock arms, and I do need to say this, locking arms now is a good idea, because the company itself sees the power of what they're offering, and the price is not going to be $50 for long. So let me put that out there. So speed is your friend. Speed is your friend. And so to be able to lock in, so if you lock in now at the $50 price point, you're grandfathered in. no matter what it raises to in the future, you're going to be locked in at that $50. We don't know when that day and time is. So the better, the sooner the better. So let's go to 9 seconds. So to be able to help you to be able to contact your list of 100 and really, start earning, once you lock arms with Team BYOB, you'll have access to this 90-day consistency planner. And it's basically a daily method of operation with online action tasks that you can do consistently over time to be able to help you generate some results. So it'll have some videos on how to operate it. And then you'll get this. This is the cash cow. This is Holton Bugs. Holton Bugs has been labeled many times one of the top network marketers in the world. Like, the man is a beast. I've actually been personally trained by him. I've got to meet him, and so I know that the strategies work. If you get the title that you're one of the best network marketers in the world, I would pay attention. And so you have access to this audio for free. And it basically helps you be able to learn how to contact that list of 100 people. You can't tell me that you don't know 100 people, because guess what? You're going to also get access to this memory jogger. So it's going to be things that are going to help you jog your memory to access your 100 people. So after you study the cash cow, you can access the Let's Work on Your Success course and really get in there and attack your list of 100. You're going to thank yourself later. It's just about action. It's not hard to be successful. It's about taking the actions to be successful. And like I said, it might not be something that you might necessarily want us to do, but what the world does, we need to make our business. That's what the richest man in the world said, y'all. So the other bonus, the one that I was speaking about on Monday, is you'll get that as well, as far as the planner and the cash cow, so that you can create your list and immediately start making you some money. Okay. But then you're going to have the option to pick a turnkey, basically, magnet that I myself will provide. So let me tell you this. I need to see a screenshot of you active in whoever invited you in order for you to be able to get this bonus. That's the only way you're going to get it. You're going to get it, for one, because that's just the way it is. And then two, because you can't even access this without a Builderall email. So we were talking about duplication. You'll have the opportunity to pick one of these sites that you will get sent to you. You can change out the links. And then you have a bonus that you'll be able to offer people that partner with you. So they all are different. Like I said, they'll be totally finished by the time I upload the replay tonight. But they're different genres. So of course you need the Builderall explainer. That's just a given. So this is incorporated. But then you can pick from this one right here. And this allows you to they're all training courses. They're all membership sites. That's what I'm trying to say. They're all of these are membership sites. So once you are inside of them, there's one free training to each of these. Each of these has a video that are about different things that is a training. So you can, one, say, hey, lock arms with me. I'll have free training for this. Or say, hey, lock arms with me, and you can get your own turnkey profit system. So there's different ways, because all the person that you transfer to, just like you, has to just change the links out. That's all you have to do. These are already done systems, and they have the membership aspect inside of them. Like you saw the training course. The training course is inside this one. That training course that you've seen is inside of here. So you're going to get something that's already set up for you that you just got to push traffic to. If y'all telling people about movies and episodes of TV shows, you can tell people about something that you have to offer. And so like these links and everything will be available, and for you to get your own copy, to be able to just trade the links out. Like I said, all of these are all membership sites. All of these are membership sites, because that's creating a genre for your audience, that they're a part of something, that they're welcome. It's like a hug. to be able to offer a membership site. So each of these has a training. Then anybody locks arms with you, you copy it and tell them the same thing. Okay, now you have one. Now you have a turnkey business. Change the links. So those are the bonuses that you are going to get. You're going to get the BYOB explainer. You're going to get the consistency planner along with the cash cow and the memory jogger. And then you're going to be able to pick one of these turnkey systems to get transferred to your Builderall back office. So that's what you get all for $50. Like I said, it's temporarily $50 because soon it's going to go up. You know, success loves speed. Success loves speed. So you have a full plan to be able to launch however you want to launch. You know, the creator and founder of BYOB says that professionals launch and rookies start. Don't start a business, launch a business. And you can launch it right with Builderall. It doesn't matter. It's just too many ways to eat with Builderall. So that's what you're going to get. You're going to get the tools to position yourself to have that momentum so that you're set up to win. You're going to have that training to really dig in deep. Like I said, I would take some training that was created by someone who the minimum is touching 6 figures in any company, because success is about repetition of certain actions. If he's doing things a certain way, I'm going to be looking over the shoulder. I'm going to be looking over the shoulder. And then so there's no excuse for not winning with this. That's basically what I'm trying to say. There's no excuse for not winning. You have too many things at your disposal for whatever it is that you want to do in this. It's just about making the decision to lock arms. So I'm going to open the floor for a Q&A. And if anybody has any questions, let's get those answered. Anybody have any questions?
I just want to let you know I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Hello, how do I verify? I did sign under Lorenzo. Builderall. I verified to get the what was it? You said so many bonuses. I can't even remember the one that I'm trying to get.
So I'll get your Builderall email as far as if you want a turnkey system from Lorenzo. And as far as the explainer, but as far as the planner, this is available in the active paid members chat. This is already in there.
That's nice right there. I appreciate you. That's real nice. With my Let's Work on Your Success course with Houghton Bugs, one of the top network mark, you guys should easily build a 6-figure business if you guys understand the word hustle and grind. It should be easy. Right now, I don't know if you guys witnessing what I'm doing. I'm building my whole business through Buildersall, and it's already projected to do multiple millions in the next 365 days. Upon the growth right now, I haven't launched, I haven't did pre-launch, anything like that. So my business right there with the people who are coming in, everything was done through this platform. It's already in process to do multiple millions of dollars. And just off the strength of me creating it, yes, I earned half of that.
It's powerful, guys. Not a lot of people who have reached that level of success allow you to have access to them. You're usually talking to their assistant or their bot, and he don't got to be here. And he created basically a haven for everybody to have a chance to win at becoming an entrepreneur. There's not a lot of places nor groups nor platforms where that truly happens. Y'all see those groups and they be like, yeah, it's a congregation, and they gone and they split up. You don't know where the people are. This is a community that's been around for years, and it's just growing, because it's not about what company you're in. It's about teaching you to build your brand. People do business with people that they know, like, and trust. They don't want to see the face of a corporate site. They want to see yours, your flavor. You have the way that you present an idea that's unique to you, and we attract those that are similar to us. And so you need to be able to do that. And I mean, I don't know, sometimes I be wanting to see if he got some ice for his head, just as much value as he gives for nothing. Just pay attention. That's all you gotta do is pay attention. It's free value. You just gotta pay attention and implement it too. doesn't do nothing if you don't implement it. But yeah, I know we had like a couple of questions because a couple of you guys have been inboxing me. I know somebody was wondering about, you know, growing, I think, carrot bars, and I think someone had an SEO question. Are you two on the call so I can get that question right and answered for you guys? Okay. Well, in case you're catching the replay, I'm actually going to touch on it. So we had one person that wants to know a little bit more as far as SEO and the strategies. And this is just the personal way that I do SEO. So let's say I'm not in health and wellness, guys. That's why I always use it for an example. I don't want y'all to think I'm biased in my teachings. But let's say I want to do health and wellness. Health. So let's say I wanted to study health and wellness. And I mean, this is my niche. I would come down here and I would see that these are the keywords that people are also looking to when it comes to health and wellness. So whatever material it is that I'm writing, I would use this as my ground basis for what keywords that I was picking and implementing. And then I utilize this website right here. This is SEO Book. It's a free tool. You just need to create an account. But I could, let's go back over to Google too. So I can show a couple of things. I'm gonna log in. So once you log in the SEO Book, you just click over here to the tools. And there's a feature called the Keyword Density Analyzer. And you can utilize this in a different way, a few different ways to be able to analyze your SEO. So let's say, okay, health and wellness, I'm gonna click this one. So they're like first, right? So I wanna see what they're doing. So I could paste this in the URL, make sure the URL is click blue and hit submit. You gotta wait for Betty to quit scrolling. But then it just tells me what the words are that they use to get that position. So then I could use those words. Jeez, Willikers, yeah, that's a lot. But this is not. I don't agree with this count. That's like way too high. But it's just giving you just an example. So it would give me the words that I needed. Like, okay, I need these words for health and wellness in my stuff, because it's telling me that the people who are pulling up first on Google, those are the words that they're using too. So then if I wrote something before I put it onto my website, I can go to plain text and let's say this site. So it would definitely have to be like bigger text, but this is just for example purposes. And I would hit submit. Yeah, that's not a good example. But anyways, let's say I had a whole paragraph written and I hit plain text. It would pull up that same basically report and tell me if I was hitting for health and wellness. And then if I wasn't, I could look at the amount of times that I used it and just use it 2 or 3 times more. So that's just some free game as far as the person that wanted to know about SEO. And that's all really keywords are like hashtags on social media and stuff are, it's SEO with a hashtag in front of it. That's all it is. The guy that had asked me as far as if this could help build his carrot bars business. Well, yeah, because you can come here to go to the news sites and create an informational site, or you can create a membership site where you're offering tips to people as far as not only about that, but just the overall cryptocurrency education inside of there. One of those courses that you guys have to pick from is a cryptocurrency course. So it's labeled 10x your assets for free. So you can have something like that to where people can get more coins and get access if they lock arms with you in Karatbars. You can also come into the sales funnel and pick a template and build yourself out a full funnel. So maybe if you want a video at the front, you could look at that. If it's a product launch, if it's want to be a hero funnel or a bridge funnel, and then just import your titles. When I do opportunities, I kind of use a lot of the verbiage from the corporate page, and then I tailor it to how I need it to have the SEO, and I put my links. Then you will go into Mailing Boss, have you a follow-up series that's going to follow up at least 15 times for you, because that's the maximum amount that we heard that it takes someone to make a decision. So when you're making an email campaign, you want to have always at least 15 emails in that follow-up series, bare bones minimum. And so that's basically what you would do. You would make you a site and a funnel, and inside of here, representing your opportunity, and link it all together. And then utilize these tools to do your automation, like the auto poster and the app for the push notifications and the share content locker to watch the video to see what you have. That's how you would build a business. Anybody else have any questions? All right, well, thank you guys. Like I said, if you want to take advantage of the bonuses, you know, the planner link is in the active chats, and just get with the person that invited you for them to submit me your Builderall email. When I upload the replay tonight, it'll be a page similar to the BYOB page, to where you just be able to like see which one you want, and then let your inviter know, and your inviter will let me know. So with that being said, blessings and good fortune, everybody, and may the profits forever be in your favor. And I'll see you guys on Monday. We're going to be here tomorrow, but I'm not the presenter tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern. But I'll see you guys, like myself, I'll see you guys Monday as far as presenting. But we're here every day, Monday through Friday. It's a team of us. We're always hosting these presentations, so it's always a different flavor. You're going to learn something new. So whether you are invited or you are the inviter, it's a good place to be at 7:30 during the week. And I'll see you guys later.
Thank you, Des.
You're welcome.
Good job.